welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to react to a video called I Simulate Asian Battle Royale. I'm going to react to this because I've been wanting to react to this for a while. I've just been putting it off because I'm lazy. But let's do this.
I simulated an Asian Battle Royale where I put every nation on the continent against one another until only one remained. Just like previous Royales, nations will have the chance to form alliances and start rebellion.
Oh, this is different like the other one, because in the last one, he would just like spin a wheel and to get who gets to attack, spin a random direction, and that's who they attack and where they attack, and you have like no chance of winning. But this is like rebellions, alliances, and chances of losing if you attack. This is gonna be much more interesting than the last one. Ooh, and it's like the entire continent, not just 50 states. I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm just feeling. Oh, how about this?
Random points in
Bahrain. Nobody knows that one. He's a little AI, but he's gonna come back in this one, just like Rhode Island.
the video. But now countries will also be able to form historic empires after conquering enough.
Oh, this was like really interesting. Okay, I see.
Enough of their neighbors. And let's just say the result was not what I was expecting. Alright, we'll be starting with a war.
Okay, let's see who's going
First nation to attack.
This is gonna be very interesting. I've learned to pause whenever I want to talk because I always make these videos way too loud. So you can't really hear me when I'm talking and the video's playing, so that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm guessing Turkmenistan is going first.
Attack is Iraq. I see we're off to a great start with Saddam already coming back to power. And this time he'll be going after Syria. Well, at least he's learned from his mistakes in Kuwait, deciding not to go after them this time. But will he win though? Let's find out.
Yeah, there's actually a chance to lose this. Let's see. I think he's gonna lose.
Out. And he will not. Iraq really cannot catch a break.
I called it.
You know, these past few decades have been so bad for Iraq that I kind of feel bad for them. Like,
and we all know what's happening to Iran right now.
Iraq went after Iran, and that didn't go very well. Then they went after Kuwait, and that went even worse. And now for a third time going after Syria? I guess Saddam never learns. Next up, another war, where we'll see Oman.
Oman? Fun fact, Oman's like the only country in the entire world to start with O. So, son, gotta lock in.
Fighting with the United Arab Emirates. Why am I not surprised that the Middle East is where all the conflict is breaking out? Well, let's...
Okay, that seems a little... Okay, never mind.
See what happens. And it looks like Oman will be our first winner. Despite their economy being 5 times the size of Oman's, it seems the UAE stood no chance against the mighty Omani forces. This now makes Oman the home of the world's tallest building. Now it's a war between China, making their first move, and one of the...
Ooh, I swear, I've said this so many times that I'll say it again. This thing always happens in my videos, and since I'm too lazy to cut it out, womp deal with it. If this video gets no views, it's gonna be because of this.
These 15 countries, and that country will be Mongolia. I see they're trying to stop Genghis Khan in his tracks before it's too late. Or perhaps this could just be the start of the Neo-Mongol Empire. And China loses.
No, bro, China, you can't just be taken out by Mongolia! The Mongol Empire is coming back, Genghis Khan!
Boys, Genghis is back. It seems like the dreams of a new...
China, you absolutely sold. I was considering picking you for a sec, but like, I just had a feeling you would sell. Like, you always sell. Even though it's the first time I'm watching these with China, I just feel like China will always sell. So, wait, imagine it doesn't... I'm just gonna stop yapping. Actually, no, womp. Imagine this entire part where my mouse just got cut off and it was part of Mongolia. It would still technically border Russia because of this little part here. Womp, cry about it.
Qing dynasty have already been snatched.
Oh my god, stop mentioning your own personal opinions in the video. Just react to the video. Oh my god, shut up, ninja.
But in their demise, we have the return of the Great Khan. But honestly, why am I actually just not surprised? If China was to fall to anyone, it would be the Mongols. But now it seems like we'll be having our
an alliance.
first alliance. And it'll be between Malaysia and India. Interesting. Not exactly an alliance that I was expecting, but to be fair, this is definitely something I could see happening in real life. But as it stands, the new Indo-Malaysian alliance is our first.
India is really powerful, but this is like a help for Malaysia. I wonder, does this give them like a lower chance of losing and a higher chance of winning? Because if that is, like, alliances are OP. Does it get like higher and higher the chance you win and lower the chance you lose the more people you have in an alliance? Because if that is true, if there's like 4 people in the Indo-Malaysian Empire, they're gonna always win if they're attacking like a lone area. Wait, what about if it's an alliance? If it's an alliance, I'm getting so many cool thoughts. This one's so much cooler than the simulated one. I think that's what his channel used to be. I think he renamed it to My Wife and Me. But no offense to that channel, his videos is just cooler. Once again, I'm actually going
to the royale, and it seems we have back-to-back alliance.
Ooh, back-to-back? My state's gonna get picked. State. I'm still used to watching those USA ones. My country.
This time though, it'll be between Singapore and Armenia.
Armenia, the little orange like thing, like borders Russia.
Yeah. Okay. This.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't get borders Russia. It's kind of bro, Georgia and Azerbaijan. Stop hogging all the borders between Russia. You know it's not really a good thing. And also, bro, like Azerbaijan, just let Armenia have this little portion right here, like. Just let them have it before they take it by force. See, like,
one is interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, I completely understand why.
See, this is why you need to subscribe so I can get a computer. So this doesn't happen in the middle of my videos.
Singapore decided to make an alliance right after India allied with their neighbor, but why with Armenia?
True.
Out of all nations. Like, I don't know if you know this, guys, but there's a bit of distance between you two. But you know what? An alliance is an alliance. I won't judge. Next up, a war between Tajikistan and Afghanistan. Tajikistan, I don't know if attacking the nation literally known as the Graveyard of Empires is really the best.
Yeah, Tajikistan. It should be. If it's miraculous, Tajikistan will lose.
Decision. But who knows? Maybe it'll work out for them. Nah, it did not work out for them. I mean Tajikistan. You can't.
It's lore accurate.
Say I didn't warn you. The British failed, the Russians failed, the Americans failed, and now Tajikistan will be added to that list. Alright, now it's South Korea attacking either North Korea or Japan. I have to include maritime borders here because if I didn't, Japan would just win by default, since literally nobody could attack them. But it looks like that doesn't matter anyways because South Korea will be starting up the Korean War again. This is like what?
The Korean War from 1951? South Korea, lock in, please.
5th nation in, and if this was real life, we probably already started a nuclear war at this point. But
yeah, there'll be nothing left in this entire universe. I mean, the entire Earth will probably already destroyed if, North Korea releases a singular atom bomb.
Fortunately, that is.
Do they have atom bombs nowadays? I hope they do. I wonder though, do they actually have atom bombs?
In the case, so let's find out what.
This video is gonna get taken out. My entire channel is gonna get taken out. What am I thinking?
Which Korea is best Korea? And it appears that title will be going to the South.
Yes!
It took 70 years.
Screw you, Kim Jong Fat. Okay, I'm so corny. But I won't bum crap about it.
But Korea is finally whole again. And you may think this is the end for old Kim, but fear not.
Oh yeah, because old empires can come back. It'll be the Korea.
You see, he actually managed to make a deal with the South where he would become the director of their newly formed nuclear weapons program. But other than that, I think this is the perfect time to establish our first formable nation. For the first time in over 100 years, say hello to a united Korea. And North Korea has been integrated as a core territory of this new nation, which unfortunately for the North means that they will not be coming back. Alright.
Also, like, North Korea is permanently out. Just don't give Kim Jong-un, like, access to nuclear bombs. Just don't.
Next, a war with Cambodia.
We haven't had a singular rebellion. And neither has my state done anything.
Yeah.
And I sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. This is gonna be a long one.
Fighting their neighbors in Vietnam. As an American, I'm already getting flashbacks.
I was about to say, the Vietnamese War. Oh wait, Taiwan's included. Yeah, China's definitely not happy about that. Oh wait, they're dead.
But never mind that, let's find out what'll happen. And it seems like Cambodia will not be winning this one. But I mean, if we're pretending this is the 1970s, Cambodia wasn't really the best place at the time. But I mean, to be fair, I guess pretty much nowhere in Indochina was really that great at the time. But let's be honest, anything's better than Pol Pot. But now at least Vietnam is only...
Yo, Vietnam looking a little thick down there. Okay, let me see.
one nation away from being able to form Indochina. Next up is a war between Bangladesh and India.
Oh wait, but they have an alliance.
Considering the fact that India is in an alliance and Bangladesh is not, I don't really suspect this is going to go too well for them. Since it's two nations
I was right. What? Bangladesh clutch this?
against one, the
PUB when I clutch a 3v1.
odds are not in Bangladesh's favor. But who knows, maybe they can pull out a miracle. Yeah, that makes sense. I think you guys can see
Bro did not look good.
now why
But now it looks much cleaner. There's not this like tiny little gap here, where India takes over and like covers Bangladesh. It's all just India now. That's much better.
it's so important that nations get an alliance as soon as possible. Because if they don't, they have the chance of getting mopped up by the nations that are in alliances. Alright, the nation of Bahrain will be fighting
Oh, that's me. Okay, locking against Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. For reference, this is Bahrain, and this is Saudi Arabia.
Nah, I'd win, bro. I'm winning that all day. Trust me, guys.
But of course, real-world logic doesn't apply
Yeah.
here, so anything can happen. Or maybe real-world logic
Oh, come on.
does apply here because they lost.
Well, I'm not permanently out. A rebellion could still happen.
I mean, yeah, that just makes a lot of sense, actually. Even though I do kind of think Bahrain is a little underrated, it really wouldn't make sense if they took out Saudi Arabia. You know, honestly, so far, nothing too out of the ordinary has happened, other than, you know, Mongolia taking over all of China, and, Singapore allying with, Armenia. But, I mean, realistically, it could be a lot worse. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself here. And now it
Especially Russia, the big rush has not done anything.
seems like we'll be having our
Come on. That's me. I don't want captains on Womp Womp. Come on. I gotta rebel.
first nation to rebel. And the nation returning is the United Arab Emirates.
UAE?
And of course, the first rebellion would obviously be happening in the Middle East. I expected nothing
Okay, bro.
less. But I guess congrats
It's alright.
to the United Arab Emirates for being our first nation to return. Alright,
Me next.
apparently another rebellion.
Next.
And,
Me next.
of course,
Me next. I am back. Guess who's back? Back again. Bahrain's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Okay, I gotta stop. I swear.
Bahrain
once
is
again,
coming
that's why
back.
you
Yeah,
want me
obviously
to buy a
another
computer.
Middle Eastern nation would be the one to rebel. That sounds about right. Alright, but hopefully this is
Now, bro, Bahrain, you gotta get your revenge on Saudi Arabia.
where the Middle Eastern rebellion trend stops, though. Because instead we're getting an alliance
Okay, let's see.
where we'll be having Nepal allying with
Brunei, the science guy? Okay.
Brunei. Alright, seriously though, what is with these random Southeast Asian nations allying with countries that don't even have a coastline? Like, on
I mean, like, it makes sense, though, because, like, India has an alliance, and Nepal borders India, so it makes sense.
a strategic level, this does make a lot of sense with both Nepal and Brunei allying themselves against the Indo-Malaysian
Oh,
alliance.
because Brunei also... Oh, that makes so much sense. Kikabili.
But like, on a realistic level, how is this gonna work? But to be fair, realism
Yeah.
was thrown out the window the
When the Mongols came back.
second Mongolia took over all of China. So let's just keep moving. Now it's Thailand versus Laos. And it looks like Laos will be taking this one. At this point, I've learned to always expect the unexpected. And it looks like they'll be fighting with Vietnam over control of Indochina. That'll be interesting to see. Though I am a tad bit surprised the Russians have...
See, I'm telling you, the big rush is gonna come in and sweep out everything with their nukes. Vlad Putin. Didn't Putin make an election just for there to only be one candidate, which was him to be voted? Like, bro, like, we get it, Mr. Cocky. And also, I'm Mr. Horrible Computer. Once again,
haven't
I
done
swear,
anything
that's
yet. They're biding their time, and that scares me. But anyways, time for a war between Brunei and, well, Malaysia. But this is actually very interesting because this
Yeah, it's a alliance versus alliance.
means
So that means if these guys go out, India goes out too. They've caught us, bro. POV when they find us. What do you mean us? Because if Malaysia gets out and India also gets out, like what in that they found us, bro? While playing hide and seek. I mean, it would be funny, but it would also be kind of sad. At least the boards will be much nicer.
we'll see our first war between alliances. And as it's a winner-take-all system, one of these two factions is going down. But
So it is, they found us, bro.
since both of the alliances have 2 members, it will be an even fight. Insane. And the Indo-Malaysian alliance loses against the Brunei-Nepal alliance. This now means that Nepal will be taking all of India, and Brunei will be taking all of Malaysia. The continent's balance of powers has now been completely turned on its head. Both India
Yeah, no more India and China. I mean, Russia's still there, and Russia can just finagle all of this. And also, don't forget the goat baton, which is just chilling between 2 gigantic people.
and Malaysia are no more. India especially being
There's my boy, all the way over there. Just wanted to mention that. I don't care.
gone is a major development. But you never know, there's always the chance they could come back. Speaking of coming back, we have
Ooh, a rebellion.
a rebellion. No way. That
Bro, Nepal didn't even get to savor 1 millisecond of having all that land.
is crazy. That is
Wait, but doesn't that mean like Bangladesh is back too?
actually
Because if
crazy.
India went down, Bangladesh went with it because India already took Bangladesh.
Well, speak of the devil. Yeah, India did not
So what about this?
let that
Is that just empty land?
slide. On the bright side for Nepal, though, they get to keep Bangladesh, so they
Oh, okay.
technically have a coastline now. But so,
Yeah. Well, all you gotta do is like cut off this little part here to connect these two, and then just take over all of this, take over Bhutan, and then make it a gigantic push. Take the entire like front part of this, so it's only this, and like push down, take everything here. Now you'll have everything. Get your alliances, take over the entire world. Boom, kaboom, absolute cinema.
that's absolutely wild. And now it's time for an alliance between
Ooh, the UAE.
the United Arab Emirates and Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Alright, good. We're getting back to more realistic scenarios. 2 Arab nations allying with each other makes perfect sense. And finally,
Like this dirty little Israel.
a normal development. Next, it's war between Lebanon and Israel. Look, I know I said I wanted
Lebanon, get Israel out.
to be a little more realistic, but not that realistic. And, Lebanon loses. For legal reasons, I have nothing to say about this. This is certainly a
This video's not taking down, but I don't care.
development. Truly something has
Certainly out of damn, that full head is big. Bro has a 30 head. No, he has a 10,000 head. Gigantic forehead.
just occurred. How curious. That's all I have to say. Moving on. Next, it's Jordan. I don't like where this is going. Oh my god. Against Israel. Because of course
I think this might just be real life.
it's Israel. Okay, let's just spin the wheel. And Jordan wins it. Once again, this is certainly a development. For some reason, I just have absolutely nothing to say about this. It's like any meaningful commentary is just escaping my brain for some reason. How strange. But now it's
I wonder why.
time for a war between Qatar and, Bahrain.
Me? Oh, buddy, you're going down. You're going down in the dust.
We really just aren't
If I get out again, oh, that's gonna be sad.
leaving the Middle East, are we? And they lose. I suppose second time is the charm for Bahrain.
Yo, second time's the charm, not the third time. We're coming back. We're making our comeback right now. Hashtag Bahrain comeback.
Next is Georgia against Russia.
Yo, Georgia, lock in.
You know, I would have thought that Russia would have been the attacker, but yeah, whatever. Georgia. What did you expect, guys?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, yeah, Georgia just casually tries to attack the literal second strongest country in the entire world that has multiple nuclear bombs. Makes a ton of sense, you know? I mean, once again, realism has left the chat ever since that Mongolia versus China thing. Again!
What did you expect? But even so, this development does mean that the Russians are now on the prowl. Okay, next, Bahrain again, going against the only
Oh yeah, I'm about to frag out.
nation they border.
Yeah, we're getting revenge. We're getting revenge. We're getting revenge. We're getting revenge for what you did.
Saudi Arabia. It's rematch time. Bahrain may have lost the first time, but they're out for vengeance. They're 0-2, guys. 0-2. I was rooting for you guys. You
Oh, come on. Nah, bro, no, trust me, I'm gonna get another comeback.
literally had a second chance. You came back from the dead. You took out Qatar, and you still managed to lose for the second time to Saudi Arabia. Bahrain, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. But now it's alliance time, and it'll be between Korea, and Korea will be allying with Bhutan. Alright, I see the trend of allying with landlocked nations only continues. You know, maybe there's something super strategic about allying nations that are thousands of miles away from you, but I'm just not seeing it. I see we're just on a roll of the alliances now, and it's gonna be Turkmenistan and Syria. You know, honestly, this is actually a pretty fair alliance. They're not that far away from each other. I think they could probably coordinate a little bit here. So yeah, probably the most normal-ish alliance we've gotten so far. Next we have a war, where we'll see the UAE against Saudi Arabia.
Alright, come on, UAE, I'm reading you because Saudi Arabia has taken me out twice, even though I lived in Saudi Arabia for like 2 years. Get it out. Get Saudi Arabia out.
And even though Saudi Arabia is a lot larger than the UAE, remember they have an alliance with Palestine, so
that means I'm gonna win.
this one will actually be in the UAE's favor. Let's find out what happens. And looks like they do it. They take out the giant
Let's go.
of
Why
Arabia.
does it take me over? So I gotta rebel.
Unfortunately, the Saudis' victory against Bahrain was short-lived as they're now
Sucker. Nerd.
being conquered by the United Arab Emirates. And this means that
The bills can't be this high even though I'm literally not monetized. Yo, I'm okay spinning some bars 22 minutes into the video. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be an hour long like that one video. Sit back, relax, guys. Told you it's gonna be a long one.
the UAE is probably now the world's largest producer of oil by far. Also, I do want to mention that the Maldives are on this map. They
Hey, the small tiny musical Maldives.
just have been quietly waiting. It's always the quiet ones, isn't it?
We're on the prowl.
Next up, Kuwait versus Syria. And Syria is in an alliance with Turkmenistan, but
Kuwait's still gonna somehow pull this out.
unfortunately for Kuwait, they were gonna have to fight an alliance either way. But Kuwait does not care, because they just
I told you.
won. Is it just me, or
Nah, I'd win after.
is Kuwait just built different? They seem to always
Yeah, Kuwait just
be on the winning sides of things. First it was against Iraq, now
Isn't $1 in Kuwait like $2.50 in the USA? So like, if you got a bunch of dollars in Kuwait, you can go to the USA and like double and like multiply your money by 2.5 times because the value is different. Same with Egypt. If you have a bunch of Egyptian dollars, if you have a bunch of American dollars, you can exchange it for 47 times more Egyptian dollars, and you just live out your life in Egypt. I think that's what my grandparents did.
this. And yes, they do take control of Turkmenistan because if one member of the alliance loses, all of them lose. Whether they border them or not, it doesn't matter. The higher they are, the harder they fall. Alright, now it's Kazakhstan against Uzbekistan. I see they're aiming for control of all of Central Asia, but it looks like that will not be working out for them. I mean, on the bright
Uzbekistan, get out.
side, you escaped being conquered by Russia, but on the not so bright side, you still got conquered by Uzbekistan. Next, Afghanistan. Going at it with
No, Uzbekistan won. So get out, Kazakhstan.
Pakistan.
Oh, the stands are about to go off.
The war of the stands continue, and surprisingly, Afghanistan
Pakistan means a land, so Pakistan, same thing.
actually loses. Yeah,
Because there's a lot of land.
loses. Come on, let's not kid ourselves here.
Really?
We know they're
Really? Afghanistan losing? Just like somebody pinch me. I don't think this is real life.
gonna come back.
I mean, of course, once again, there's no realism in this.
But anyways, the number of stands is slowly dwindling. With only 3 remaining, I think we could soon be seeing
Kyrgyzstan.
the formation of Stanistan. How glorious that would
Stanistan.
be. Okay, a rebellion. We haven't had one of
Come on, I gotta come back.
those in a minute. And the nation returning is no way. Bahrain. Hey,
Bahrain, my goat. 3 like, they got the free live with your videos. The second time they came back, lost to Saudi Arabia. And guess what? The third time, we are back, boys. And we're not even halfway through the video. Yeah, bro, I do not give up.
I have to give it to them. These guys do not give up. Like, to be honest, I don't even know how to feel. I'm both shocked as well.
Guys, secret detour. I'm still recording my videos, chump.
I have a question for you.
What, chump? Secret detour, guys.
Do you wanna go urban exploring at some point?
No.
Okay, what about
Just let me record my YouTube video, fat child.
how about we
Just let me record my YouTube video, fat child.
What about this?
Womp womp. Anyways, guys, secret detour over. He's probably gonna call me back, but I'll probably block him.
Was filled with awe and respect for Bahrain for
Not even 3 seconds. Hop off my thingy, my bobber. Let me record my video! Anyways, he's gonna call me in 3 seconds again.
coming back so many times. Bahrain, I have to
I am William Acton. I always come back.
respect the grind.
And same with this stupid idiot here. I said let me record my video. I don't care. I'm actually gonna block you. Anyways.
I'll give you that. And we're back to wars. This time we'll see Nepal's alliance. Ooh, they'll be fighting against
I'm blocking this kid. Anyways.
Mongolia. Yes, Mongolia is at a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, even the gigantic. Oh my god. What do you want? Let me record my video. I'm actually gonna block you.
Yusuf, no you're not. Let me talk.
No, I'm recording my video. Anyways, I'm blocking this kid, right? I'm going on do not disturb. So you can't call me anymore. Cause I'm honestly tired of this. See? Called me again, and I can't even go on do not disturb yet. My phone's stupid. I can just I have an idea. Oh, that actually works. Now I can't get called. Back to the video. Oh my god. I'm not editing anything out. I'm too lazy.
Here. But it's the Mongols, guys. Look, I'm not expecting them to win, but I would not be surprised if they did. And the winner is Nepal. You know, I never thought I would ever be talking about Nepal taking down a Neo-Mongolian empire, but here we are. And even though they won, I wouldn't say this is a good thing necessarily for Nepal, because now they border a lot more nations, which means they have a lot higher.
I swear I am going to block you permanently. Let me record a YouTube video. Anyways.
Of a chance of being attacked. But if Nepal keeps doing as well as they've done so far, I think
I feel like Nepal's gonna cook.
they actually have a legitimate shot of winning it all. We'll see though. Next, a rebellion. Returning this time
Oh, come on.
is Israel. Very interesting. Another development. Guys, is it just me or is the map changing? This is truly one of the changes of all time. Alright, now we have the Uzbeks challenging the Russians.
Uzbekistan, pipe down.
Very risky
Watch them somehow win.
move, Uzbekistan, but it may pay off for you. And in fact, it does. Uzbekistan
Oh my god.
has taken out Russia. Wait, are you guys telling me you've never heard about the Uzbek March on Moscow? It seems now that...
Yeah. Oh, they didn't. Oh, my computer's low. I got secret detour number 2, other than my friend calling me 3 off 3 times. In fact, he's called me again. I'm making up the call instantly. I just don't want to, like, deal with this kid. You know what? I'm pausing this recording because he keeps on calling me over and over again. And I don't want to deal with this right now. Secret detour. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I convinced him to give me 30 minutes so I can finish this freaking YouTube video. My god.
Two great powers have formed on this continent, Uzbekistan and Nepal. Not something I thought I would be saying today, but I guess life is just full of surprises. Time for conflict between...
Just like my school rebelling 3 times.
Ooh, India against Nepal. This could either be the solidification of Nepal's hegemony or a complete uproar. Still, it's a bit interesting that India didn't go after Pakistan, but I suppose Nepal is probably the bigger threat right now. And India has done it. They've won. They've taken down Nepal. What a momentous moment for the continent. India, in one fell swoop, have taken out both Nepal and Brunei.
Well, India's like the biggest thing. Oh, poor Bhutan. Bhutan should like I think I shouldn't be here.
India, despite
like I went to the wrong classroom, bro.
all the odds, despite not having an alliance, despite already having been eliminated, came back, took down Nepal, and now owns a third of the continent. They're truly the underdog of this game right now. And while that is very impressive, what's even more impressive is the Philippines and Indonesia's inability to do anything. Like, while all of their neighbors have been going ham, they've just been chilling. If they stand so incredibly still for long enough, they could actually make it out on time.
True.
Same goes for the Turks as well, oddly enough. Like, I was
considering picking Turkey. Because I just wanted to pick Turkey. I want to go for like a small dog.
expecting Turkey to be the one on the prowl right now, but they're just uncharacteristically inactive. Perhaps that'll change soon, we'll see. Next it's Jordan against the UAE. Yeah, this is not looking very good for Jordan. And like I expected, they've lost. On the bright side,
Sorry if I'm yawning, I'm recording this at like 4 a.m.
though, Palestine finally gets to see some expansion. No longer are they trapped in the West Bank. Now it's a war between Palestine. Apparently they've decided they're going on the offensive now. The offensive against, yikes. Man, what?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
What an interest.
Yeah, what an, very surprising and interesting battle that nobody saw coming.
Unfriendly confrontation between these two nations and the western half of the Asian continent. Let's find out the outcome. Oh my god, bro. You know, sometimes the best solution to your problems is
Yeah, just don't say anything. That's probably the best.
silence. I wanna reiterate, this is a game. Simulation, not real. I am separating myself from all blame for any of this. You see, guys, the IS doesn't stand for Israel. It actually stands for Intergalactic Slovenia. You see, the Slovenians just came back from the moon and they decided that this would be their perfect landing space. Can we all agree on that, guys? Okay, cool. And I, almost forgot that the intergalactic Slovenians also conquered the United Arab Emirates. Okay, moving on. Okay, another war. Hopefully a normal war this time. Great, Maldives.
The Maldives have awakened. It's like the Florida man.
I have never been so happy to see the Maldives. And it's them against, India. Alright, I think it's pretty obvious who's gonna win this one. There's no way that India is gonna lose to the Maldives. Are you kidding me? I don't know what to say right now. Alright, so
The Maldives. I just imagine like this India doing all the work, getting like 80 kills or like 70 kills in like a one match in Fortnite. He's like really low, healing up. He's max HP now, and then he just gets hard scoped in the head by Maldives, and then Maldives takes the win. Oh, that would be so funny. It did happen, which I'm laughing at the right time with the
India, the most
Please subscribe. Look what I'm doing for you guys. It's 3:45 a.m. as I'm recording this.
populous nation in the world, the largest nation on this map, just got
Completely optional, by the way.
conquered by a nation who's not even gonna be on the map in 30 years. You know, right about
Oh yeah, 'cause it's gonna sink. Is it Maldives? I think Maldives might be the. I don't think it's in the top 2 small. It might be, but it's really small. That's what I know.
now, I really need something normal to happen. Well, to anyone who lives in the red
Really normal needs to happen.
area, say hello to your new Maldivian overlords. How do
And you also have the original small islands down here that are blocked by the captain.
we get here? I'm not joking when I say this. This is the most cursed map yet. Please, just a normal war. Taiwan? Taiwan, okay, surely. Just a normal outcome. The Philippines. In an ideal world, the Philippines will defeat Taiwan, okay? That's what's gonna happen. My sanity depends on it. For once in my life, I am actually begging that the Philippines wins this. Oh my god, I'm going.
Bro, I just want wants to go insane.
Going insane, bro. Well, it seems that the Philippines has lost to Taiwan. That's it. That's all I have to say. Rebellion. Great. Who will get independence?
Imagine my rebellion when I'm already in. Once again, this happens every time. Like, I'm watching this video on my own time. 41-minute video, yeah, I'm turning that into an hour and a half.
Would you look at that? Cambodia. Something normal happened for once. This is a momentous moment. I am so happy for you, Cambodia. Thank you for finally
Taiwan got ripped from it. No, not Taiwan. Vietnam got ripped from its power.
taking us back to reality. I think this is the start of something new, something better. I feel like we're finally back on track. Okay, great. War. And it's a war with the Japanese. Uzbekistan, okay. And they lose to Uzbekistan. You know, honestly, okay, that makes sense. I respect it. This actually makes perfect sense. Uzbekistan, the nation that owns half of the continent, conquering Japan. That makes sense. I like this. This is good. You know, right?
I kind of forgot Uzbekistan was like the biggest thing in the entire country. Or continent. Kind of crazy how Russia just did nothing not to become by Uzbekistan.
Right now, I think Uzbekistan is probably my favorite nation. Have I ever said how much I love Uzbekistan? It's just such a great place. You know, shout out to all the people from Uzbekistan. You guys are amazing. You've made my day. Alright, next war will be Kyrgyzstan against the Maldives. And the Maldives. Say goodbye to the Maldives. I don't know about you.
The Maldives had so much power, but now they're gone. And Bhutan, the goat Bhutan is just chilling there.
Guys, but I for one welcome our new Kyrgyz overlords. Or should I say the new Stan World Order. Okay, next up an alliance between Turkey finally doing something and Cyprus.
That's not... Considering that, like, half of Cyprus got taken over by Turkey. Interesting alliance, you know?
Alright, so just real life, I guess. You know, something's telling me that Turkey's probably gonna be carrying the alliance a little bit. But hey, I'm sure Cyprus is trying their best. Alright, time for war between Yemen. And look at that, our good Slovenian friends. But
Yeah, the intergalactic Slovenian.
unfortunately for them, it looks like Yemen has won. It seems like
Okay, so no more intergalactic Slovenia.
their little venture on Earth just wasn't meant to be. But this now means
Back to the space.
that Yemen is the clear frontrunner for uniting Arabia. And though I doubt defeating Oman will be much of a challenge, you have to remember
Yeah, the little warrior.
Bahrain is still here. You better watch out, Yemen. Next it's Uzbekistan against Azerbaijan. And since Uzbekistan is pretty much the Soviet Union at this point, we know they're going after their oil fields. And they will succeed. That's right, boys, the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict has ended. It's just that Uzbekistan was the one to do it. Okay, next up, Vietnam, who technically has exactly the same borders as they started with since they lost
Because Cambodia rebelled.
Cambodia, challenging the great and mighty Kyrgyzstan.
I think Kyrgyzstan, I think it's the second biggest. I think Uzbekistan is the biggest. The stands are like fragging out.
Bold move, Vietnam. Bold move. And they win it. I guess.
Well, Vietnam is like the one of the biggest things now. Oh my, why is like Myanmar shaped like this? But didn't Myanmar used to be called Burma?
Losing Cambodia was all part of their master plan. After thousands of years of fighting with them, the Vietnamese have finally conquered China. But we seem
Bhutan is still there.
to now be having another returning
Watch, it's gonna be China.
nation. And that nation will be Malaysia. And yet another nation gets independence from Vietnam. Next is a war between Iran and Pakistan. If Pakistan gets out,
Iran, Loki should be going over the... Okay, no.
that means we will only have one stand remaining. And our winner will be
That's if Iran wins.
Pakistan. I knew the stands wouldn't be going down that easily. It seems like the nations in the Middle East are really starting to consolidate a little bit. A new alliance? Okay, Armenia. Since Armenia is already in an alliance, whichever nation is picked next will just join theirs. So no matter what happens, we'll have our first 3-nation alliance. Obviously. Obviously it's Bahrain. How do
Bahrain is like the most interesting one. I'm happy I picked it as my team.
these guys manage to find a way to win in every situation? The fact that they're
We're just like that, bro.
in a 3-nation alliance pretty much guarantees their safety till we get to the final few. Like a cockroach, they never die. But now we're back
I'm proud of it.
to another war. It's gonna be Laos versus Vietnam. So I'm pretty much
Laos is just try to take over all of this. Like, if Vietnam did it, I can do it too.
Expecting Laos to win because no nation has been able to hold both India and China for more than maybe 2 turns. Yep, exactly what I thought. And now Laos inherits the curse of owning this much land. Like I said, it's pretty risky to get too big too early on.
Once again, the goat Bhutan is just chilling there. I'm mentioning that every time something changes with the India-China thing.
I will genuinely be shocked if Laos lasts maybe another 5 rounds. Alright, next, it's Taiwan challenging Uzbekistan. And Taiwan's able to do that because they technically have a maritime border with them in the southern islands of Japan. But of course, no one stands a chance against Uzbekistan. You should have seen this coming, Taiwan. But now it looks like Uzbekistan is pretty much just trying to navally blockade everyone on the Pacific coast. Next, more alliances. There is
Bahrain is gonna Bahrain came back twice. Had 3 lives, and it's now in a 4-man alliance.
no way. Are you telling me Bahrain is
Bahrain.
about to get a 4-nation alliance?
Yes.
Someone please explain to me, what is it about this place? What is
We're just like that.
so great about Bahrain? I know I said at the beginning of the video,
Our flag is super cool.
oh yeah, I think Bahrain's kind of underrated. I changed my mind. Okay, let's see who joins them. And it looks like Pakistan's joined the team. So now this is basically just a Middle Eastern alliance plus Singapore. And I was really out here doubting Singapore.
I forgot Singapore existed. He just alliance never did anything. I mean, he's kind of safe now because he's in a 4-man alliance. Same with my boy Bahrain.
Force alliance with Armenia at the beginning of the video. Who knew that allying with Armenia would be the ticket to victory? But at the same time, if someone does beat them, that's 4 nations out at once. Now it's a conflict between Yemen. Oh no. They're going against
So Yemen, you might be cooked.
Bahrain. Yeah, buddy. It's over for you. For reference, this is what their probability of winning looks like.
They're gonna somehow.
They are not winning. This was not a good idea.
Okay, good. Bye bye Yemen.
Yemen. I feel like Bahrain's just like the mafia boss of Asia now.
Yeah, bro, I'm the mafia. Don't mess with me, boy. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. It's gonna feel my mess. I'm so funny.
Bahrain and their cronies are just sweeping through the Middle East now. And I'm pretty sure I can
Hey, that's where I live. Right here. Well, not where I live, where I was born.
confidently say that they will be the ones forming Arabia. But before they're able to do that, it's time for a rebellion. What? At this point, Arabia's just
Yeah, Yemen was not about to let that slide.
never getting formed. I really have to stop jinxing myself. So I'm just gonna use reverse psychology and say Arabia is not gonna get formed. And considering the fact we're having another rebellion, I don't think the reverse psychology thing worked. Surely it won't be a Middle Eastern nation. Surely. Okay, I guess Japan's not a Middle Eastern nation. Though Korea should be very worried right now. Next up, Bahrain. I'm so
Lock in.
sorry for whoever they're attacking. Deciding to go after Oman
Oman's gonna clutch. Please, Oman, don't.
this time around. Let's not waste any time. We already know how this is gonna go. Wait, what? You're telling
No way! No way, no way, no way.
me Oman just completely
I'll come back again, bro. I'm
wiped out? So
Trust me, no, if I actually come back for a 3rd time, I would have had 4 lives. If I come back for a 4th time.
largest alliance in this game. 4 nations. And they just defeated them like that. Oman, you did it. You took out Bahrain, you took out Pakistan, you took out Armenia, you even took out Singapore. No longer do we have to deal with the Bahrainian mafia. I know I've said it
Come back, bro.
many times before, but this time for real, Oman will be the one to form Arabia. Alright, the next war is gonna be
Are you sure?
Cyprus and Oman. The game's really
I mean, Cyprus isn't an alliance, and Oman is.
trying to make me look stupid, isn't it? And since
The video's almost over. I mean, there's not a lot of things left.
they're allied with Turkey, they have a higher probability of winning. Look, I know this may seem bad for
I
Oman,
mean,
but
Oman won a 4-man alliance fight, so he can win a 2-man.
I believe in Oman. They will win. No, they're not
Yeah, I think that one time they won against a 4-man was just pure luck, with no skill.
gonna win. Okay, but actually, 100% this time, Cyprus will be the one forming Arabia. There is no chance that they don't.
Sure?
Alright, an alliance between Bhutan, and since they're allied with Korea, they'll
Oh yeah, I thought they were allied. So Laos. We think Northern Korea Korea technically just barely borders with Pakistan. Bhutan locked
will
in.
actually be adding someone to their alliance. That'll be
This is an alliance, so that was a fight.
Kuwait. Interesting. Very interesting. I know the wheel's trying to mess with me here, but fortunately, you don't need any territory that Kuwait owns to form Arabia. Yemen is truthfully all that is left. Now it's a conflict where Laos will be attacking Bhutan. Is a 3
They're getting the little feller out.
3v1 really the best move, Laos? I mean, perhaps it could be. We see what happened with Oman, but I'm just saying it's not the most
The
probable.
little feller never goes.
I should have known. You know, I really shouldn't have forgotten that the least probable outcome in this game is always the most probable outcome.
Well, the little feller.
Alright, next war is going to be Malaysia battling it out with Indonesia. Look at that.
Ooh, Malaysia is not letting Indonesia just chill there the entire time, so they can swoop in for the win.
They're finally doing something. It only took 500 years, but Indonesia has finally woken up. And they woke up specifically for the purpose of defeating Malaysia. You know, honestly, that sounds about right. Okay, next a rebellion from Palestine. And that is completely fine because Palestine is not in Arabia. Alright, next, Laos against...
He just wants Arabia to be formed. And the only way to do that is by getting Yemen out. But either way, if a Yemen attacks and they lose, Arabia is formed. If a Yemen attacks and they win, Arabia is also formed. So really, just like Yemen or Cyprus needs to attack. This always happens.
Cambodia. Guys, do you know what this means? Finally, no matter what, someone is going to form Indochina. But let's see who that'll be. And it's gonna be Laos. You know, honestly, I'm proud of Laos. Despite bordering almost every nation on the map now, they've still managed to pull through time after time. Say hello to Indochina. Okay, it's Uzbekistan versus Indonesia. They really are going for the most unconventional expansions. And it looks like Indonesia has taken down Uzbekistan. Like,
Maybe Indonesia will sweep in for the win.
I want to be surprised, but nothing surprises me anymore. Indonesia just took over all of Russia. And also this means that, unfortunately, all the stands are gone. But even more important...
RIP the stands. Wait, I forgot Timor-Leste was still in this.
Fortunately, we're now down to our final 10 nations.
Unless I come back.
Alright, this time it's East Timor. I swear, if...
See?
East Timor, the nation that has just been camping the entire royale, the king of doing nothing, conquers all of this, I won't even know what to say, to be honest. Fortunately, though, that is not gonna happen.
Yeah, bro, you can't just bush camp, being a bad player, and expect to defeat a pro.
But you know what, East Timor? I have to give it...
It needed the 2 attacks. Technically only 1 full attack, because the first time they got attacked, and they just won, because they're just like that.
Up to you for lasting this long. Alright, rebellion time. And would you look at that, Korea is returning. And yes, Kim is still the director of their nuclear weapons program. Now for another war, where Indonesia will be going after Korea, I guess. I guess Indonesia really does not want Korea around. Wow, yeah, Indonesia won. Okay, Korea's return.
Get to last a single round.
Did not last long. Indonesia was not having any of it. This time it's the Japanese who are forced to fight Indonesia.
Look at barely little connector thing right here between Uzbekistan and Korea. Because I mean, wait, no, it's Indonesia now. I forgot.
Because that's the only nation they border. Apparently, Japan wants revenge for Korea. Who would have thought? But unfortunately, it's not gonna happen. And just like that, Indonesia has taken down both Korea and Japan, making the Pacific coast entirely theirs.
Have fallen. Myanmar hasn't done anything. Same with Sri Lanka.
And for the first time in a while, we're finally getting an alliance. Okay, Indochina's gonna be going with Myanmar. Alright, this is a fair alliance. I suppose they felt threatened by the Turkish-Cypriot alliance and decided that they needed to team up. Next war is gonna be Myanmar. So here's the thing, they don't actually border anyone they're not allied with, so we're just gonna roll again for this one. Alright, so Turkey's going to be attacking Indonesia. If Turkey actually manages to take down Indonesia, it's gonna be insane. And they actually have the advantage as well. And Turkey pulls through. This means that all of this...
That means this Turkey-Cyprus alliance. That means it's just the Indochina. It's just Indochina, Turkey-Cyprus alliance, Yemen, Sri Lanka, Myanmar. I think that's about it. See?
is now Turkish. Remember when I said earlier in the video that I knew Turkey was gonna do something? This is what I was talking about. And as you can see, we really don't have that many nations left. We're now officially in the final stretch. Alright, next war will be the Turks going on the offensive once again. And believe it or not, despite owning all of this land, the only nation they actually border is Indochina. And there goes Indochina. And not just Indochina, Myanmar too. And despite how it looks...
Okay, so the Cyprus-Turkey alliance might be just own almost the entire thing. There is still a couple of contestants left.
There
And the fact that Arabia has still not formed.
are still 5 nations left on this map. Sri Lanka, Yemen, Cyprus, Palestine, and of course, Turkey. And despite all this, Arabia still has not formed. But I do believe that Turkey has reclaimed enough core Ottoman territories to call themselves as such. The Ottoman Empire is back. And just for aesthetic purposes, I'm going to change them and their alliance's color to a more traditionally Ottoman color. Our next war will be between Palestine and the Ottoman Cyprus alliance. And it appears they will not be the ones to defeat them. Sorry, Palestine, you had a good run, but this is it. And it seems it's time for
Oh, if I come back.
perhaps our final rebellion. And we are...
I knew it too. I knew it. I always come back at.
going to see a return from Bahrain. Not once, not twice, but thrice you have returned. No matter how much you want to, there is no chance you are winning this. Next up will be Bahrain.
I'm gonna win this.
And of course it's Bahrain against the Ottoman Cyprus alliance. Bahrain, I'm happy to say it's time you get out for the 3rd time. No.
Yes. No, Sri Lanka might clutch.
No. Genuinely.
I just. And Arabia has still not formed. I think it's just. No, I think it's just Bahrain, Yemen, and Sri Lanka.
How do they keep getting away with this? Bahrain, I take back every good thing I've ever said about you. You are my least
Bahrain is my favorite, bro.
favorite nation. Time for perhaps our second to last war. And surprise, surprise, Bahrain is going on the offensive. It's either Sri Lanka or Yemen, and it's gonna be Yemen. This is it. It's finally over. I will finally be free of Bahrain. Oh.
Come on. One more fight, Bahrain. Please, Sri Lanka, don't clutch. Bahrain, one more fight, and we win.
You know, I really didn't think today would be the day that I would be beefing with some random country. But
Alright, the final two. Sri Lanka, who literally has... If Sri Lanka wins by doing a single attack, I will be genuinely baffled. Bahrain, they're somehow gonna lose this, but lock in.
here we are. Congratulations, Bahrain. You did it. You formed Arabia. And here we have it, the finale. And would you look at that? Bahrain is...
Let's see. Ooh, Bahrain, please. I recorded this video. It's currently 4:05 now. Bahrain, please, I beg you. No, I just don't have a good feeling about this. It's gonna lose because he's texted so many times.
gonna be our final attacker. Let's not waste any more time. We all know who's gonna win.
Win. No way.
Wait.
No way. I just lost. By a country who did a single move the entire time. And they just pulled. What?
Wait. Oh, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka did it. Sri Lanka, despite everything, despite doing nothing, actually nothing, genuinely nothing, this entire royale took down the great evil that plagued this continent.
Nah, I'm not the great good.
Bahrain, once and for all. Sri Lanka, you have saved us.
Sri Lanka won. Like, I don't even have anything to say. Like, Bahrain came back so many times and lost to a country that didn't do anything the entire time. This was actually peak. I'm definitely gonna watch more of these geofacts.
You have saved us all. You stood so incredibly still this entire game that you ended up winning it all. I am proud to say, on this day, we have seen the creation of the greatest Sri Lankan empire. You alone stood against the tyranny
GG's.
of Bahrain, and we
Bahrain.
thank you. Okay, all jokes aside, I don't have anything against Bahrain. Let's be real here. But this was really fun, and seriously, I really hope you guys all enjoyed. And if you did, I've actually made a few other battle royales just.
I think I know what I'll be watching next. I'm not gonna watch the USA one because I've done so many USA ones. I'm gonna do the European one, definitely.
Like this one. The links for those are in the description if you're interested. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, feel free to like the video and let me know in the comments. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you then. I simulated.
This is actually so peak. This is probably the most enjoyment I've ever had recording a YouTube video. I don't care if this video is 55 minutes. This is actually so peak. I love this so much. The fact that I came back 3 times and almost won. Subscribe to GeoFacts. I'm already subscribed to him. I've been subscribed to him. I watched some of his older videos, but I never watched this one. Subscribe to GeoFacts right now. This video was so peak. I'm shouting him out. That is how peak this video is. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so I can buy a better computer so my doesn't lag 30,000 times in between the video. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. If you did enjoy, that's your option though. I don't really care if you do or not. I'm just trying to grow as a YouTuber. And if you guys did enjoy this, please consider subscribing after this 3 million times. Anyways, have a good day or night because it's 4 a.m. My thing's an hour behind. Bye.